Hey star friends, welcome back to Consciousful Tarot. It's Francesca. Thank you so much for tuning into this YouTube channel and clicking on my video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And if you like the video, share with your friends and family and click that like button as well. Today I'm going to be talking about the new moon in Leo energy forecast, which the new moon is on Thursday, July 28th, 2022. And I'm going to be talking about the insights, the general themes and highlights, and just some things you should know about the new moon during this time. And some rituals and just some cool downloads that will be helpful for you. Okay, so the main highlight during this time, what you're going to take away from this new moon, is that it's going to be a proactive time to see what it is you want in your life, because this new moon is all going to be about a fresh start, living in the present and letting go of things that are holding you back. You're going to be noticing that, it's going to be a fabulous time to set goals for yourself, for your future, kind of getting out of your mind to actually take the next steps towards your progress. You're going to be feeling and possibly experiencing unexpected revelations, changes, new sparks, new energetic feelings, or just ideas about taking new beginnings in your life. It can even be ideas that may challenge your current life or your current stance, your current position. And it may create friction in your mind, but rest assured, it's going to push you in the right direction towards a new beginning. During this new moon, you're going to see that cleansing, detoxing, releasing an old way of navigating is really going to be one of the main highlights. As you're going to be guided to be extremely honest with yourself about, where you need to potentially stop worrying, where you need to stop criticizing yourself, where you need to stop criticizing others, where you need to stop second guessing yourself, and kind of like raising your karma by stepping out of your ego. It's also going to be a time where you're really going to regain your confidence to actually achieve the things that you've been attempting to achieve, whether it's accomplishing a new career path, attaining more sales, going towards someone that you want, achieving the partnership that you want, moving, relocating, or just like really tapping into and fully embodying a new identity. For the collective, like everyone is still really tapping into this new identity. And in the recent full moon, what we experience as the collective is that we experience like kind of second guessing ourselves when it came to this new identity, second guessing ourselves when it came to this new route that we wanted to take in life. So it's like now that we're coming out of those heavy waters, right? Now that we're coming out of that doubt and we're coming out of potentially second guessing ourselves, we're now being gifted. This new moon is granting us with a newness, abundance, and kind of like a wishful mindset about the areas in our life that we needed to get confidence in to move forward, such as our romance, our personal identity, and our creativity. So this is going to be an opportunity to actually plant the seeds of intentions to reach our highest destiny. And this new moon will reach its ultimate peak at around 1:55 Eastern time. So you're going to want to embrace this energy by setting your intentions, whether you write them down, whether you just declare them to yourself out loud, really being intentful. And when it comes to setting intentions, my friends, you want to understand that an intention can only be powerful or can only be activated if you align it with a thought and a feeling that actually activates it. But what's really going to manifest that intention is the action that you take after it. So just be mindful of that. It's going to be important to begin to declutter your home, your life of people, places, things, and habits that no longer serve you. It's going to be easier during this time to do that as well. Declutter your home, your office, etc. It's going to be a good time to also just see what's good in your life and also what's not good, and see what's not serving you, and just clear out those energies via detox, salt baths, meditations, literal detoxing the intestines, releasing any restraints from the back. So I suggest like a massage. I suggest also a lot of cardio, or just grounding yourself, walking barefoot on the grass. It's just going to be a good time to start living a healthier life as well. This new moon is going to bless the collective with a lot of fresh, joyful energy. It's going to catapult us into a reset, but it's also going to be a time to rest, to chill, to kind of recapture that coolness that you need in order to begin to channel your intentions towards your new projects, right? To actually begin to illuminate the energy that you need in these new projects. So if you've been feeling like your energy has been dispersing or kind of scattered in multiple directions, this new moon is going to be a good time to call back your energy to focus on yourself. So if you've been in the last 2 to 3 weeks really focus on people outside of you, fixing your relationships, your family issues, your friendships, understand that everything that was happening was meant for you to focus, finish, and just finalize. Now you want to recall all the energy back to yourself. Now you want to reclaim your power. And the way you're going to reclaim it is literally by setting your intentions, focusing on your confidence, focusing on your personal ambitions and goals. One of the main highlights of this new moon is also going to be getting that fresh start. And it's going to be a perfect time to call in these new manifestations and desires. So that's why it's going to be a good time to rest, to relax, to make time for yourself. Because in those times where you're making time for yourself and you're setting these intentions, you're actually, creating space for new energy to actually be cultivated. It's also going to be a good time for you to literally take stock of your wildest desires and dreams. So for the last few weeks, you've potentially been pleasing other people's needs because those concerns came up. Those concerns came up at the workplace and society with your personal relationships. You were pleasing those necessities that had to do with other people, but now it's like you're needing to stock up on your own dreams. You're needing to see where your needs need to be met and how you're going to do so. And this new moon is going to be about you also being really intentful, focusing on your set goals and helping yourself align with these goals for the rest of the year, and also begin to put the intentions for the beginning of 2023, because right now we do have some other challenging aspects in the astrology where you want to think big. And what I mean by this, my friends, it's actually you want to think big in regards to preparation. So I'm talking about financial preparation, getting an excessive amount of cash saved up. You want to stock up on food. You want to stock up on resources. You want to begin to potentially fulfill independence, self-reliance, self-sustainability. Why? Because this is what I see coming. This is what I see that the collective is going to need for the future. So begin to convert money into gold. Put money into your crypto. Like, you want to have excessive amount of resources. You want to begin to plant the seed for excessive amount of resources for the future, because what's going to come in 2023 is something that you guys need to prepare for. Okay, so another thing that you guys really want to tap into during this time is also understanding your heart's desires, the matter of the heart, where it lies, and understand it does not lie in another person's hand. Your fulfillment, your happiness, your joy, your ability to feel worthy or to love yourself doesn't lie in another person's decision making or behavior. It lies how you feel about yourself. So that's also a thing that's going to come up, that you're enough, that you're worthy. And, it may be challenging because what's going to be happening is that your emotions are going to try to challenge your ego, but you're going to be asked to kind of surrender the ego so your emotions and feelings can harmonize with your ego. Therefore, you'll be able to express your emotions freely and be able to actually agree to prioritize your needs and other people's needs, including people that you have feelings for or that you're romantically involved with. So it's not a time to be selfish, but it is a time to prioritize self-care, prioritize your own needs. You're going to need a little bit more time just to, focus on yourself, be self-indulgent, take a mental health day off from work, take a nap, things like that, because that's going to be needed during this time. And it's also going to be an ideal time to reflect on yourself and discover what makes you happy and just do more of that, whatever that looks like for you. You want to focus on the luxury of things and also the little things. And the signs that are going to be affected the most during this time are all fixated signs. So Leos, of course, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius, as these signs are all going to really become hyper creative, confident, and romantic energy romantic energy and opportunities in romantic endeavors will kind of be shaken up during this time. So if you are Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, or Scorpio, just be mindful of that and use these energies to the best of your advantage. What I also want you guys to know during this time is just some insight, is that there may be things that may turn out not exactly as you planned, but they're going to be unplanned. They're going to be spontaneous. You're going to need to be flexible to actually, take advantage of the opportunities that actually come up. You want to go with the flow. It's going to be a good idea just to loosen up and not to take life so seriously. Like, life is already short and hard as it is. So just enjoy every moment. It's going to be a good time to, also reap the benefits for the rest of the summer, like making new connections, making new friends, having breakthroughs in communications with people, having reunions, realizing the truth when it comes to your guys' partnerships, and kind of like suspending yourself from feeling confined, trapped, or just feeling as though you may need to face your fear when it comes to compromising with others. So you're gonna want to be mindful about how you were potentially self-limiting yourself, uncertain, torn in between two relationships, or just torn in between a painful, stressful decision, and just realizing that maybe it's your perspective that needs to be altered in order to actually have clarity of direction moving forward. So powerful energies are going to be at work during this time. It's going to be important for you not to feel jaded and just reason with yourself, and recognize that if you do open yourself, you're going to appreciate yourself later. A new portal is going to be opening up, and it's going to be important that you have the courage to, forget about the past and just move through it, get back on the right path. There's really nothing to fear, and never mind the past, because life evolves every single day, my friends, and just you want to enjoy the present moment. You're going to be pushed towards your life purpose as well, because distractions will kind of be eliminated from your life. So you're going to be faced with your destiny and open arms. So it's like, are you ready to take that leap? You know what I mean? That's the kind of energy I'm feeling. So it's going to be an important turning point in your life. And everything's going to be happening for your highest good. So if there are things, people, places, or just habits that you're needing to release, understand it's just happening for your highest good, and it's all happening in perfect timing. So I'm going to finish off with some downloads and just some advice. So the lucky number that I see for this new moon for this week and the upcoming week is the number 6. So if you see 636, 666, 666 is not a bad number. 6 is actually a very powerful number, but that's a different conversation. But just know that this number is actually representing for you to take responsibility, for you to be caring about yourself and others. It's going to be a number that's really gonna kind of guide you to be very compassionate, helpful, and just self-sacrificing when it comes to your ego, like sacrificing your old perspective, your needs, and kind of like being open to actually creating solutions. But you don't want to, sacrifice your own personal happiness for other people. So it's going to be important for you to still adhere to what's important to you. This number 6 is also going to be like a huge emphasis on needing to be there for the community, especially the youth. So I'm seeing like if you're someone that works with kids, or you have kids, or you're just someone that is influential, you just want to be mindful of helping children or helping individuals that may have childlike mentalities, to actually give them devotion, give them some sort of awareness here. I also suggest you to just approach this time very calmly. You want to not allow your sensitivity to trigger you. You want to lead this time with your intuition and be very sympathetic. You want to be away from being moody and allowing your moods to take you towards anger. You want to release self-pity and instability and replace it with understanding and prudency, as this is going to help you understand the silver lining in between things that you need to understand. The crystal that I recommend during this time is moonstone, and I also recommend gold and amber as well. I also suggest during this time it's going to be really good to like eat almonds or things that are almond based as well. That's kind of random, but these are just downloads, so mind you. It's going to be important for you to also realize that what's going to be happening. Okay, before I get to that, you want to also focus on eliminating any toxicity from your metabolism or your pancreas. So if you've been having pain in your pancreas, which is on like near where your kidneys are, in your stomach area, that is responsible for detoxing, eliminating metabolism. You want to consume vitamin B's and vitamin E. If you are also someone that eats a lot of pork or steak, you want to potentially minimize that because that can affect your pancreas. All right. So I suggest, like I said in the beginning, detoxing is going to be big during this time. So find a way to detox. The best things I suggest to detox is literally juice fast, water fast, or coffee enemas, but detox as you wish. And then one final thing I do want to leave off is this is kind of like a prediction that is kind of not a prediction. It's actually I'm kind of warning you guys. I'm also a human rights activist. So if you want to know more about the things that I talk about regarding the pandemic, the vaccine, things that are going to be happening with our world, weather modification, psychological operations, go ahead and click on the link in the description below. It is my Telegram chat, as I have a lot of insights and solid information and articles that elaborate on Agenda 2030. So you can just have an understanding of what's to come. In the last 2 years, we've been kind of just probed and kind of like conditioned into this new world, and now we're gonna start seeing things changing, like legitimately on a societal level, from our currency to resources, production of resources, everything. I mean, things have already changed in a massive way. A lot of people don't realize it, but it has. And what I'm really just trying to say, because this video is not about that, what I just want to warn you guys about is that right now it's a very important time to prepare for what's to come, especially in fall, winter, and entering winter 2023. So I mean, you guys want to prepare when it comes to your resources, when it comes to gold, when it comes to being sculpted, like athletic, like you want to be athletic, like you want to be fit. You want to be strong. You want to be healthy. You want to have protection. You want to have backups. You want to have an abundance of finances, because what's going to come is going to transform our world. And if you are not prepared, you will not make it to the other side, or you will become a byproduct of the government, which is meaning that you will lose many privileges. So this is just a warning, because we will be seeing this transformation in power occur, because unfortunately what's happening now is that the hierarchies, psychological operations, hence their narrative of COVID, is not working anymore. That's why they're using a new hoax called the monkeypox. That's not working anymore. So what are they doing now? They're getting rid of the farmers. As they get rid of the farmers, what does no farmers mean? Equals no food. So the food supply will be eliminated. There will be challenges in the food supply arena. This is just a warning, frankly, my friends, because this is just something that I'm already aware of. I just want you guys to know, because right now is the time to prepare. You should have already prepared. This is just now like a final warning, and really just get you guys prepared. That's it. So the final thing I just want to say, my friends, is just know that during this time, your unconscious nature will be highlighted. You're going to realize that you need to open yourself, to organize yourself, and you're going to realize how you're going to need to deal with society and with people in power differently. So if you're someone that is someone that likes to speak their truth, is someone that goes against the grain, is someone that creates transformation in society, definitely follow my Telegram, or send me an email. You can find that in the link in the description below, because soon I will be making changes, and I will be potentially creating some sort of commune and community. So I would love to join forces with multiple people, especially my subscribers. So yeah, I know this video was a little bit different, because I did speak a lot about things that you guys potentially are unaware of, or may feel a little bit frightened of. But rest assured, it's better that you guys hear this now and understand that you have to be open-minded for the changes that are to come. So I'm going to finish it off now. And just one more thing. Know that during this new moon, you could also implement some rituals. So a good ritual would just be for you to just be very intentful, write down your intentions, write your new reality, write it down, what you want it to be like. You want to be specific, down to the bone, visualize this new reality, meditate on the new reality. And then an affirmation you can use during this time is, ready? I courageously walk through every door of opportunity presented to me. Alrighty, my star friends, have a good one. Take care and tune in next time. Bye now.